Okay, guys. I am here, guys. It's a Bangladeshi video. They say guys a lot of time. Guys, we're gonna do that. We are going to do that. Okay. My brothers and sisters, we're gonna learn English. Today, yesterday, I didn't do stream because I didn't learn English because I was I went with my sorry my pen here. I went with my uncle to do some, rounding. It called, I don't know what it called in English, right? I just went from somewhere, not far away from that, but it called like around, I make a round this city. I don't know how to say that, bro. How to say that? Okay, I did talks ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Okay, and I also need this one. আমি কিছুদূর সরি আমি ঘোরাঘুরি করেছিলাম. I wandered around.
I wandered around.
What? And it talks strategy in American English. I was hanging about. I was roaming around. I was roaming around. Okay, roaming around. Okay, is it correct, bro? I was roaming around with my uncle. Roaming. I was roaming around. Roaming around. I was roaming around. Man, okay. Untrue. I was roaming around.
আমি ঘুরে বেড়াচ্ছিলাম।
Roaming. Okay, does it mean roam? Means, oh yeah, I got it. It means that ghoraguri. I didn't found the word roam.
Roam.
Roam. Roaming. Roaming.
Roaming.
Roaming. Okay, I was roaming with my uncle. Okay, what? Roam word in sorry. Can you see that? Okay. Roam V1, V2, V3. I need V1, V2, V3. He roams. What is the roam? Element roam? Not that roam, bro. Okay, it is on phone. Wahoo element has 3 version. In English, bro. In English. Roam, roamed, roamed, roaming, roams. He roams. Okay. I roamed with my uncle. I was hanging out. I was just hanging out with my uncle. I was roaming around with my. I was roaming. Okay. Ghuraguri. Ghuraguri. What does it mean in English? Give me all American word. Roam. Ghuraguri. Ghuraguri means, just roaming around, wandering around, strolling around, walking around, driving around. Okay, it's called driving, but I didn't do drive. I didn't drive. My uncle did. I don't know how to drive. I know, but I didn't practice. I know how to drive, but I'm not good driver, because I don't have car. Okay, messing around, traveling, exploring, going place, taking out trips, sightseeing, touring. I was walking around the street. Around, okay. This thing is like ghora ghori. I was walking around. Walking around means ghora ghori. I mean, this word in Bengali, I mean, ghora, ghori, it's like, you know, I got this. You know, here is walking around means that, hang out means that, roamed around means that. Roamed around, roamed around. Okay, roamed around. You cannot say just roamed. I roamed. No, roamed around the city. Okay, we roamed around the city. We roamed, roamed, roamed. We roamed around the city. 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 What? Alhamdulillah. We roamed around the city. We roamed around the city. Roamed, roamed. Bro, this is roamed. Okay.
Weird around the city, we round around the city, roamed, bond.
Okay. We roamed around the city. What the wrong with that, bro? We roamed. I mean, this pronunciation, roam.
We roamed.
We roamed.
We roamed.
We roamed. We roamed. We roamed. We roamed. We roamed. Roamed. Roamed.
roamed,
Roamed.
roamed,
Roamed. 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 Okay. Okay, this is the quiz time. She has unique talent for drawing. She has an unique talent for drawing. She has an it called an. Okay, an unique. Yeah, an unique, bro. Am I right? Best challenge to learn. SQL, Excel, statistic, math, Python, data analysis, machine learning, deep learning, Java, big data, data engineering, and NLP, computer vision, Gen AI, university courses, all in on. Okay. Is in reverse. Whoa, bro. Why I'm getting those things? I need just English things. It's Friday, so let's switch. Let's switch from grammar to vocabulary. All of your words below have similar meanings, but only one can be correctly used in this sentence. Okay, complete this sentence. A red card in the last minute of the game, him of his chance to play in the final. A red card in the last game of a red card in the last minute of the game robbed, stole him of his chance, bruggled. I think bruggled. What does it mean, bruggled?
burgled,
Burgled. I don't know. What would be the answer? I don't know. Success is like an iceberg. What people see, but what people don't see. This is an iceberg things. Wow. Success is an okay. Success is like an iceberg. What people see. I mean, these achievements, all of these achievements they see, but what people don't see. Sacrifice, staying healthy, good habits, focus, growth mindset, persistence, daily goals, expenses, meeting targets, determination, time management, years, sleeping less nights, rejections, a lot of things people don't see, bro. That's the thing, and we are like that. People like that, people just want success. They don't wanna do any kind of hard work like me. I mean, I wanna success in a just I want to success in overnight. Everyone wants that, but it doesn't it doesn't work like that. So yeah, success is like an iceberg. You have to do hard work. Whatever you are doing, do hard work. Okay, I made a video. Yeah, did you see that? Oh man, success like an iceberg. 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 Am I right? Success is like an iceberg. Success is like an iceberg. Bro, make content every single day and speak fluently. Fluently. I think when I don't do live stream, that time I don't speak too much, and my around people are speak in Bengali, so that's why I'm not fluent in English right now. But I have to focus on my learning things, that you know, you know. Okay, let's focus. Okay. Their cot is in a lovely, peaceful village. Peaceful village? Peaceful village? Peaceful village. The P and F sound is sometimes I mispronounce. Like sometimes I pronounce P like F. So peaceful. Sorry. Peaceful. Their cottage in lovely peaceful village. Peaceful. Yeah, peaceful. Everybody did peaceful. Okay. Music rewires your brain. What? I don't believe in those shit. Music rewires. Music rewires your brain. Travel rewires your brain. I don't like first one. I've that seen so far. I don't like this one. Music rewires your brain. No, it doesn't. It will destroy your brain. Travel rewires your brain. Yeah, it does. It does. Reading rewires your brains. It does. Sunlight rewires your brain. It does. Hugging rewires your brain. It does. Laughing rewires your brain. But what, I mean, the good loving, the good uh, entertainment, not bad entertainment will destroy your brain. Like, what I'm saying. Stretching rewires your brain. Which types of stretching? Physical stretching, deep sleep rewires your brain. This is the most important thing everyone's life. Meditation rewires your brains. I don't think so. Because I don't believe in this shit. I believe in prayers. Sorry, I believe in Allah. I believe in prayer, what we do 5 times a day. That rewires our brain. Community rewires your brain. No. But if you have good community that are always positive, they're always sharing good things, then that will rewire your brain. Okay. Working out rewires your brain. Yeah, it does. Natural food rewires your brain. Yes, it does. Forest walking rewires your brain. It does. Phone detoxing rewires your brain. Yeah, it does. Something it doesn't, like this one. It doesn't, bro. Music, it doesn't. And I can say that this is the most, this shit not gonna help you to rewire your brain. Instead of listening Quran, it's gonna be better, you know. So because music is like an philosophy. Like instead of listening music, you can do reading. That gonna be more good, more valuable for your brain. That will rewire your brain. Yeah. Okay, English. This one English. So I need to upload that one. Learning. Every day I'm learning lots of things, bro. Um, these things rewire your brain. I'm just uploading that video, whatever, just to record it. Oh, bro, let's learn American English because my pronunciation is not good. There haven't been any wolves in England for long time. Since long time. It gonna be since long time. Is it since long time? What would be the answer? Let's ask ChatGPT. Answer. Correct answer. There haven't been any wolves in England since a long time. Actually, this is grammatically incorrect, Siblo. Okay, you cannot say since a long time in English. You should use for a long time. Okay, that is for a long time, not since. Okay. So the grammatically correct sentence is there haven't been any wolves in England for a long time. Use since which specifically point in time, like since 18, since last year, since Monday. And use for with a duration of time, like for 3 years, for a long time, for 2 centuries. I mean, a specific time when you will use, you can use since in a specific time, like since 19 we didn't get Khilafah. We have lost Khilafah. So yeah, since last year I was like, for 3 years, for a long time, for 2 centuries. So final answer A, for there haven't been any wolves in England, wolves in England for a long time. So good day. Okay, let's learn
The verb
this
to have
confusing English grammar having.
is one of the most commonly used verbs in English.
Yeah.
Yet, it's also one of the most challenging.
Yeah.
So let's find out first if you're using it correctly, and then I'll explain how to use it and how not to use it.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's get started. So we have 8 sentences on the board.
We have 8 sentences. So I'm having a job. Yeah.
Some are
They're having fun. So first I have to read this aloud. Out of mouth. Well, I have to say that, bro. Out of loud. Okay. Loud. Out. What is that? Correct. Okay, out loud. Okay, I have to say out loud. Means it says something so that it can be heard by others. Out loud, bro. I'm having a job. They're having fun. The company is having 200 employees. 200 employees. We are having a meeting. She's not having a visa. Are you having a credit card? I'm having an idea. He has a headache. It's easy. He has an headache.
correct
He has a headache.
and some are incorrect. So I want
Yeah.
you to tell me which ones are right, which ones are wrong.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Number 1.
I'm having a job.
I'm having a job. I mean, it means I have my job or I'm doing a job. I'm having.
Right or wrong?
I don't know. Sorry.
They're having fun.
It's wrong?
Again, it's wrong. And so that one is right or wrong.
It is wrong? I don't know.
That one is
Wrong.
wrong. Now, afterwards, I'm going to explain to you exactly why it's wrong and so on. Okay, but for now, let's go through them first and then we'll do it again. Number 2. They're having fun.
They're having fun. Is it right? I don't
Right or
know,
wrong?
bro. I don't know. I'm not an expert in English.
This one is correct.
Oh, they're having fun.
Number 3.
What does it mean?
The company is having 200 employees.
No, bro. The company has 200 employees, not having. Maybe
What do you
not.
say?
It's not maybe.
That one is
Like what I'm saying is they're having fun. Means they're doing that things. They're, you know, doing entertain. But companies having, you know, they have.
incorrect.
We're having a meeting. It might be, bro.
Number 4. We're having a meeting.
Is it correct? Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Right or wrong?
Correct?
This is fine. Number 5. She's not having a visa.
She's not having a visa.
That one is wrong.
Wrong.
Number 6. Are you having a credit card?
Are we having a credit card?
That is
Bro, it's confusing. Let's learn
also
this
wrong.
lesson. Have lesson. Have and having lesson.
Number 7. I'm
Number
having an
7.
idea. What do you say?
No, maybe not. It's correct. Not correct.
Sorry, that's wrong. And number 8.
I have an idea.
He has a headache.
Yeah, he has a headache. It's right, bro. It's right.
That one is
Right.
correct. Okay? So, how did you do? Did you have several questions there? Okay? So now I'm going to explain
So I have to speed up. Audio track?
to you exactly how
Bro,
we
there is no
understand
audio
the verb
track.
to
Kata kerja to have. Mengapa beberapa masa
Wow.
और आप उन्हें कैसे समझ सकते हैं और इस बहुत ही सामान्य
Empezar a usar este verbo tan común de forma correcta.
very common verb.
Okay. Now YouTube is getting upgraded. They are making lots of feature on their app. In
We
their app.
understand the verb to have, why some of these issues arise, and how you can understand them and start using this very, very common verb correctly and confidently. Now let's understand why some of those answers were right and some were incorrect.
Yeah.
And what it is that's special about the verb to have versus other verbs. So,
Okay, dynamic or stative.
first, let's look at
First, look at
verbs in general.
verbs general.
So, some verbs in
Some
English
verbs in
can be
English
classified
can be
as
classified
dynamic,
as a
and
dynamic.
other verbs can be classified as stative. As you know, we can
It's stative. It's stative. Okay.
divide verbs in many different ways, like regular, irregular, and this is another way, dynamic or stative. So let's understand what that means. So dynamic verbs in general describe some kind of actions. They might be physical actions or even mental actions, such as the verb work or play or read or sleep. What is special about them, this dynamic state that we talk about? These dynamic verbs can be used in all tenses. That means we can use them in the simple tenses and in the continuous tenses, okay? The continuous tenses are the ones which have the ing form. For example, we could say, I work, I am working in the
I
present.
work, I'm working. I wanna do something else right now. Bro, what is happening? Okay, let's learn.
Dynamic state that we talk about. These dynamic verbs can be used in all tenses. That means we can use them in the simple tenses and in the continuous tenses, okay? The continuous tenses are the ones which have the ing form. For example, we could say, I work, I am working. In the present, I worked, I
I'm
was working. I will work, I will be working. I have worked, I have been working. But work is a dynamic verb along with many, many others, and most verbs are dynamic. We can use them in the simple forms. The many we
didn't
can
get
use
it.
them is dynamic. Or we can divide verbs in many different ways, like regular, irregular, and this is another way.
Yeah.
Dynamic or stative. So let's understand what that means. So dynamic verbs in general describe some kind of actions. They might be physical actions or even mental actions, such as
My father came. Oh no, you don't like America. But your English is so good, bro. Your English so good. I wanna be that kind of person. Okay,
the
let's
word,
focus.
the verb. So some verbs in English can be classified as dynamic,
Yeah.
and other verbs can be classified as stative.
It's stative.
As you
okay.
know, we can divide verbs in many different ways, like regular, irregular, and this is another way, dynamic or stative. So let's understand
Dynamic
what that
or
means. So dynamic verbs in general describe some kind of actions. They might be physical actions or even mental actions,
Yeah.
such as the verb work or play or read or sleep. What is special about them, this dynamic state that we talked about? These dynamic verbs can be used in all tenses. That means we can use them in the simple tenses and in the continuous tenses, okay?
Simple tenses and continuous tenses. That's hard to remember. Because I know you how to use tenses, but I forgot all of them. Right now, you don't need to remember grammars while when you want to speak in English. You wanna speak in English.
The continuous tenses are the ones which have the ing form. For example, we could say, I work, I am working. In the present, I worked, I was
Sorry, it's like that. It's like that.
working. I will work, I will be working. I have worked, I have been working. But work is a dynamic verb along with many, many others, and most verbs are dynamic. We can use them in the simple forms, the simple tenses, and the continuous tenses, right? So there's no problem. We just adjust according to whatever we're talking about.
Yeah.
However, on the other side, we have this special group just for you of verbs called stative verbs.
Stative verbs.
So here we have
stative verbs.
either the verb is dynamic or the verb is stative. So there are some verbs which are always stative.
All is
Just like
stative,
here, there are
okay.
some verbs which are always dynamic and can use all tenses. There are some verbs that are always stative. And
Yeah.
what does that mean?
What
The
does that
stative
mean?
verb describes a state or a condition. I know it's a little challenging to understand that, but let's look at the examples. Verbs like I know, I believe, I
Yeah.
like, I understand. These verbs are examples of stative verbs.
Okay, like how to use being. Being means this one, from be to being. Come on, load fast. Like be to be into being. This one. Like I'm being knowledgeable, like that. I'm knowing. I'm being I am being like this. Bro, why it's not working at all? Because I'm downloading something. Man. Oh man. This, having, being, this kind of word. I don't know how can I explain that. I am being no. I am being knowledgeable. What? I mean, I don't know how to. I'm being honest. I'm being serious. Okay.
What does that mean?
What does
For
that
you
mean?
grammatically or in terms of using it, it means that you can only use it in some tenses. You can use it in all the simple
some
tenses, but you cannot use any of the stative verbs in a continuous tense. All right? So you could say I know, but you cannot say I am knowing. You could say I understand, but not I am understanding.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's what's important there. Okay? So that's the first point that you should know in general, and you need to know for all verbs. Is it a dynamic verb or a stative verb? So it's either this or that, right? Yes, until now. Because now what happens? When we come to our verb of the day, have can be dynamic and stative. It depends on the context, depends on the situation. So when we're talking about some things, behaves like a dynamic verb. And we can say I have or I am having. But when we're talking about other things, other kinds of situations or activities or subjects, then have becomes a stative verb, and it can only be used in that simple form and not in a continuous form, in the present or in the past or
Okay, then I have to know about those conditions, know, believe, like, understand, and need to understand the stative things and dynamic things. Oh,
in the future or in the perfect tenses. Okay?
yeah,
That's the
okay.
theory. So what's important then? Okay, so you say, all right, so I could use
Bro,
it this way.
why? What the heck? What is happening? What is happening? Oh man.
Or that way, but how do I know when to use
Okay, I need to stop to download this. Maybe.
it? What is that context
I think I should turn off the VPN.
in which I have to use it only in this way or in this way? That's what I'm going to show you next. So now let's understand the situations in which have is a stative verb and when it's dynamic.
I died everywhere. I was underwater.
Brutal.
Brutal.
We're gonna be underwater for weeks.
I'm already so pruny.
I'm so corny. Come on. Come on, bro.
It depends on the context. Now, as you can see,
Okay. I'm gonna change into this.
there are many more situations in which
Yeah.
the verb to have is used in this stative way. What does that mean? It means we cannot use that ing form. But on the
Yeah.
dynamic side, we can. Okay, we can use either way. So let's look at the stative situations first, the stative context. So when we're talking about people who kind of belong to us or work with us or something like that, then we can only use
It is more important to learn these verbs, you know? It's crazy though.
have in the stative form. So for example, he has 3 children.
He has 3 children. 3 children. 3 children. He has 3 children. He has, I'm trying to pronounce it. He has 3 children. 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 He has 3 children.
They have 17 workers.
They have 17 workers.
Okay, all right, like that. Not they are having, they have. Here,
They
it's
have.
always going to be have or has or had or
Yeah.
will have and so on. All the simple
have.
forms, all right? No ing forms. That's the basic thing you have to remember on this side. Similarly, when we're talking about objects, not just people, but things, like they have a nice house.
They have a nice house.
She has a blue car.
These things are easy, bro.
Okay. So things,
Bro, this is disturbing me.
also something abstract. For example, you need to say, I have an idea. I have a
I need to slow the process here. Give me some time. Ooh, where is the app of QD Wi-Fi? Okay, I need to download speed. Download speed will be like 2.5. No. Is it getting to 5 right now? Come on. Come on. What the heck? I turned on the download speed. Bro, what? It doesn't working, bro. Man. What? It doesn't working. I've read the 20 Mbps. Okay, let's see right now.
suggestion. I have a recommendation. Or he has an account. She has a job. They have a website. We cannot use the ing form for any of these abstract concepts. Okay? Similarly,
I limited the speed of that device that is downloading something, you know.
when we're talking about qualities such as confidence or skills, you could say she has a lot of confidence.
She has a lot of confidence.
Has amazing technical skills. No ing forms. Okay? Also, when we're describing somebody's features, okay? So, for example, you could say she has beautiful hair, he has brown eyes, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay? Next, generally speaking, when we're
She has 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes, you know, like this.
talking about time. So, for example, you say, well, I have 10 minutes. I could talk to you now. Or I have 3 hours before my flight, right? You could use it like that. Also,
I feel gross, bro. Why I feel gross? I feel gross. You know, when I learn something, that time I got yawn, I feel sleepy. But when I was watching something entertainment things, then my focus level goes high. I focused whole night. I can focus whole night without sleeping. But when I do prayer, salah, and when I try to learn something, and when I wanna work, that time I feel sleepy. I got yawn, bro. Yawn like I feel sleepy. Why it happens? Why it does happen? I don't know. I don't know why it happens. Why it does happen? I don't know. Crazy. This is kind of crazy thing I've seen, you know. People are used to, you know. That's why drugs are most dangerous things for human body. They're releasing more dopamine, like, you know, when we watch entertainment things. Even that is good thing, but you know, learning things is learning prayer, you know, doing good things. It takes lots of hard work, you know. You need lots of patience, hard work when you wanna do good things. Okay, Brody. Man.
in this stative way only, no ing.
Yeah.
Similarly, for any health issues that one has that last for some time, let's say a general situation, a general disease that somebody may have, or illness that somebody may have, or something that's happening for some time, but it's not an emergency. So, for example, somebody could say that I have a backache, or he has a heart condition. For those health issues also, we need to use the stative form, okay? So these are many examples. And what that tells you is that really in most situations, we need the stative form. However, let's go to this side. There are a few situations in which you can, in fact, use the verb to have in that dynamic form. What does that mean? You could say, I have a meeting, or I'm having a meeting. You could say, I have a party on Friday, or I'm having a party on Friday.
Okay, why I feel sleepy. That is the title. Why I feel sleepy while learning, praying, and doing good things. Okay, that's the good title. Let's learn.
Okay? You can use both forms or all verb tenses. Dynamic
verb
means you can use
tenses,
all the
okay.
verb tenses, right? Stative means only the simple ones, not the continuous ones. So when we're talking about any kind of event,
Yeah.
then you could use the dynamic form either way. Similar,
Okay, let's see.
let's say a general
I need to
verb
watch again.
and when it's dynamic. It depends on the context. The theory. So what's important then? Okay, so you say, all right, so I could use it this way or that way, but how do I know when to use it? What is that illness that somebody may have? Or
Yeah.
something that's happening for some time, but it's not an emergency. So for example, somebody could say that I have a backache or he has a heart condition. For those health issues also, we need to use the stative form, okay? So these are many examples. And what that tells you is that really in most situations, we need the stative form. However, let's go to this side. There are a few situations in which you can, in fact, use the verb to have in that dynamic form. What is
In that dynamic farm, not farm, farm,
that mean? You could
farm, from, farm, from, farm. This is three kind of words, but it's look like these are same sounds. You know, every language has these kinds of sounds. Farm.
could say I have a meeting or I'm having a meeting.
I'm having a meeting.
You could say I have a party on Friday or I'm having a party on Friday. Okay? You can use both forms or all verb tenses. Dynamic means you can use all the verb tenses, right? Stative means only the simple ones, not the continuous ones. So when we're talking about any kind of event, then you could use the dynamic form either way. Similarly, when we're talking about an experience, like we're having a good time or we're having a busy.
What? It's crazy.
You could say I have a party on Friday or I'm having a party on Friday.
I'm having a party on Friday. I'm having party on Friday. I have a meeting. What about that?
Okay? You can use both forms or all verb tenses.
Okay.
Dynamic means you can use all the verb tenses,
Okay.
right? Stative means only the simple ones, not the continuous ones. So when we're talking about any kind of event,
Yeah.
then you could use the dynamic form.
I can use dynamic form. Event. Okay. Thanks for having me. Like these things used most of the time in TV shows. Thanks for having me on your show. Like this.
Either way. Similarly, when we're talking about an experience, like we're having a good time.
We're having a good time. We are having a good time. We are having a good time. It's like present tense. Present continuous tense is happening. We're having a busy week. I'm having a busy week. Breaking. Oh, what does it mean? Yeah. I'm having a good time. Okay. It means it's continuous tense. Okay. I'm having. What was that? I'm having a busy week. I'm having a busy week. Okay, it's also continuous tense. আমার সপ্তাহটা ব্যস্ত কাটাচ্ছে. Okay. I'm having a busy week. I'm having a busy month. I'm having a busy life like this. Busy life. My life is busy, I'm having a busy life. I'm having busy life. He having busy life. He is having busy life. Like this. Can I say that? He is having busy life. He is having busy. He is having busy life. I think it doesn't work, bro. Is it he has a busy life. Okay, he has a busy life. We cannot say that things, you know. He's having busy life. Oh man, it's confusing, bro. That's a confusing English grammar. Have or having.
Or we're having a busy week.
We're having a busy
You can
week.
also use the dynamic form, which means again that you can use, like I did, I'm having. Okay? Or you
Yeah.
could say, I always have a good time when I go on holiday.
I'm having a breakfast, a coffee.
Or we always have a busy week. Okay? So you could use either the simple or the continuous forms, no problem,
Okay.
for experiences. Also, when you're talking about meals, something that you eat or drink, okay? So you could say, I have breakfast every day at 7 o'clock, or I'm having breakfast right now. I'm having a coffee.
I'm having coffee. He's having coffee. Can I say that? It doesn't work, bro. He is having coffee. He's drinking coffee. I mean, it's only about I am having coffee, lunch. I'm having lunch. I'm having breakfast. I'm having breakfast. I'm having breakfast.
I
Okay.
always have coffee. Okay? So those also. So those are some specific kinds of situations in which you can use the verb to have in this dynamic form. Now, here's just a few exceptions regarding health. Remember I said if it's kind of an ongoing thing or something not very
Okay. It kind of oh, yawn again. I've got a yawn again. I'm having yawn.
urgent.
I have a heart. I had a heart attack. Heart attack. Heart attack. Heart attack. Heart attack. I have a heart attack. I have a surgery. I have a difficulty.
Then you use the stative form. But if something is happening that's urgent or it's happening right now, then we do use the dynamic form, which means we say he's having. We can.
Okay, he's a heart attacking. Like, I mean, what is happening right now? I mean, oh, he is having a heart attack.
Can say he's
Live stream.
having a heart attack right now, or he's having surgery, or she's having difficulty speaking, or she's having difficulty breathing, or
ভালো লাগে না ওটি সেই সেই জায়গা তো মন বসে কিন্তু অসুস্থতা
শিখলে যায় এগুলা তার এগুলা শিখলে
এগুলো না তো মেলা গেছে এগুলোর নাম তো মনে হইলে সবকিছুর একটা শিক্ষার জিনিস না
হায়দ্রাবাদি এগুলা তো অনেক কিছু বানান যাবি না
এদের আমরা খালি প্লাস করে কম্বিনেশন প্লাস টেস্টার করে নাম নিয়ন টেস্টার আর আমরা রেঞ্জ করে অ্যাডজাস্টেবল রেঞ্জ মানে মেলাগুলোর নাম আলাদা 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 কিন্তু আমরা খালি যে কই সেটা আসলে
খাওয়া দাওয়া
খালি এক গোস্ত থাকি একবার সব ফ্রি খাওয়া ফ্রি থাকা ফ্রি টাকাও দিবি ফ্রি পড়া ফ্রি সবই ফ্রি
অ্যাপ্লাই করার লাগবে আমার
ফুটবল দিবি না এটি লাগবে
আর হবি না
কি ভাই তোর জন্য তুই তো করলি যে তোর ওটা একদম ঈদের জায়গা তাহলে তুই যে মানুষের সাথে মেনে নিতে পারিস না
কে কইছে
তুই মানুষের সাথে মেনে নিতে শিখিস
কে কইছে
সকালবেলা 6টার দিক পিটি 1 ঘন্টা পিটি কি পিটি একটা রাউন্ড দিবি না। আমাদের এই ছাত্রাবাস থেকে একদম গেট পর্যন্ত একটা রাউন্ড দৌড় দিয়ে ম্যারাথন দৌড় যে রাউন্ডে এসে পিটি হয় সেই দিক ইংরেজ পাওয়া মেলা রকম আবার ইনকে করে
তোর তো এটা লাগেই না যে এটা আমি
ইনকে আবার ওটা আবার ইনকে
করে বাবা
ইনকে
এগুলো তো করি, আমি তো কম ফুদি করি, কম ফুদি করি।
ইনকে আবার পরে তারপরে আবার হাত এটি ইনকের পাও হাত এটি এই হাত এটি পিছে ইনকে লাগবে
ওগুলো তো আমরা
পরে আবার এই হাত এটি এটা পিছে
আমরা তো একবারে এটা লাগবে লাগে
না ওটা না করলে পারে না সেই মানে সেই জায়গা বিকালবেলা আবার খেলা ভলি ক্রিকেট সব সরকারি দিবি আমরা ভলি
এটাই লাস্ট বেসার হবি না।
না আবার নতুন যদি কোনো ইয়ে নেয় প্রজেক্ট আসে তারপরে কিন্তু মনে হয় না আর আসবি আবাসিকে অনাবাসিকে হয়তো বা আসতে পারে অনাবাসিকে অত কিছু নাই বাদ থেকে খালি ক্লাস করো যাও এটি কিন্তু আবাসিকে এটি লাস্ট ব্যাচ আর এটি বাড়ি বগুড়া থেকে 14 জন নিছে এর আগে কোনো দিন এরকম হয়নি বগুড়া থেকে মাত্র নিচে 2 জন নতুন ফুটবল নতুন ভলিবল নতুন ব্যাট বল সবই মানে তোর যাতে কোনো কষ্ট না হয় এটা হলে জায়গা হলে তাহলে এটাই কষ্ট পানি থাকে
পানি ভালো না,
মোটরের পানি একেবারে বারবার নিচে এসে নিয়ে মোটরের সুইচে নিয়ে যাওয়া লাগে ওই এটাই কষ্ট
সমস্যা কি। ভিডিও সাইমেক নিয়ে ভিডিও বানাই
কি ভিডিও এই ভিডিও কি ভাইরাল হচ্ছে
না,
ওপেন কর
এদের একটা
কি আর ওপেন কর কিছু ওপেন
সাইড
এটা কি ভিডিও
এই যে বিয়ে লাগছে।
এটা কি কিছু করে দিচ্ছে
আসসালামু আলাইকুম মামা। আসেন আসেন, বাইরে ঘরের মধ্যে আছে সকাল মামা। Okay, I have to in the live stream. Good